Hi friends, welcome. I'm Buddy Wagner, your mental health professor. Do you have a difficult time making decisions when you have three or more choices and they all seem to be about the same? You just can't decide which one to choose. And you're not a feeling person, so you don't want to choose one of the alternatives based on how you feel about it. You want some kind of hard data to make your decision with. And so you've come to the right place. Today I want to share with you a technique. It's modeled after a technique created by Robert Karkoff, but it's using numbers, using values to help you make a decision. Now it's subjective. It's certainly not an objective way of making a decision, but it does put numbers to it and helps you have a feel of more objectivity than just doing what feels best. And so let me explain this technique to you. On the top of the page, you're going to list your three job offers, A, B, and C. And then down the left-hand column, you're going to write down the criteria that you're going to use to value each of those three job offers. So you might have salary as one, you might have health insurance, you might have retirement, you might have vacation time, you might have work environment. And so those are the five I'm going to use. You might have more than five. You might have a number of other criteria, but I'm just keeping it short for the sake of this example. And so you're going to put those, and then you're going to rank those from one that's most important to one that's least important. So as you look at those five things, you say, well, work environment is most important, so I'm giving it a value of 5. And then secondly, health insurance is next, so I'm giving it a 4. And then retirement is third, so I'm giving it a 3. And then salary is next, so I'm giving it a 2. And vacation time is last, least important, so I'm giving it a 1. And then you're going to rate these as you look at them with each of the three jobs on a 10-point scale, with 0 being terrible, 5 being average, and 10 being perfect, outstanding. And so let's look at how this works. So salary, which has a value of 2, and when you look at job A, you say, well, salary, they're offering me more than I anticipated them to offer me, so I'm definitely giving them a 10. So 10, but with a value of 2, you're going to multiply 2 times 10, and that's 20 points that A gets. And then B, you say, well, it's above average. It's not anywhere near what A is offering me, but it's above average. I'll give it a 7. And so 2 times 7 is 14. And then C, you say, well, what they're offering me is just average, so I'm giving it a 5. So 2 times 5 equals 10. And then health insurance, it has a value of 4. And when you look at A, you say, well, it's certainly above average. I'm going to assign it an 8. So 4 times 8 is 32. And then B, you say health insurance, it's great. Their health insurance is just amazing. I'm giving it a 10. So 4 times 10 is 40. And then C, it's comparable to A, so I'm going to give it an 8 also, and 4 times 8 is 32. And then retirement is a value of 3, and you say with job A, retirement barely above average, so I'm going to give it a 6. 3 times 6 is 18. And then B, retirement above average, a little better than A, so I'm going to give it a 7. 3 times 7 is 21. And then C, retirement almost perfect. They've got a really good retirement program, so I'm going to give it a 9, and 3 times 9 is 27. And then vacation time, A, above average, I'll give it a 7, so 1 times 7 is 7. B, vacation time, almost perfect, really good. I'm giving it a 9. 1 times 9 is 9. And then C, vacation time is less than average. It's not good at all. I'm going to give it a 3. 1 times 3 is 3. And then work environment, a value of 5. But A, I talked to some people who work there, and they say the work environment is horrible. They say there's a lot of infighting and arguing, and it's just not a fun place to be. So I'm going to give it a 3. 5 times 3 is 15. B, I've talked to some people who work there. They say the work environment is great. Everybody gets along. They have fun together. They enjoy working together. So I'm going to give it a 10. 5 times 10 is 50. And then C, well above average as I talk to people there. So I'm going to give it an 8. 5 times 8 is 40. And then I'm going to add the numbers for each of these three job offers. A, the total is 92. B, the total is 134, and C, the total is 112. So I'm clearly going to choose job B as the job that I'm going to accept. I hope this has been helpful. If so, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. And if you know someone who could use this information, please share it with them. I'm Buddy Wagner, your mental health professor, wishing you the best of mental health.